Hi everyone, it's Robin and welcome back to another Thrift Store Thursday. So this week I went to the Goodwill bins by myself. This is only the second time I've ever been there. The first time I went with the Gold North Garden. And so when I went to go, I went to the wrong one. So I got there and I'm like, this is not where I have been before. But of course I was at the bins, so I had to go in and see what they had. And then after I got done shopping there, I found the other one that I actually was trying to get to. So I went there as well and did some shopping and I found some cool stuff. So I'm very excited to share with you what I found this week. So the first bins that I went to was really different for me. It was super crowded. There were like no carts and really picked over. So I only found a few things, but I found some really cool things. So the first thing that I found was a little teeny part of a flour sack, and it has this really cool graphic on it. It's got like a lady with like a loaf of bread, and then it says down at the bottom it says the cook's delight, and then on the back it's got like this, you can see that right there, it's got a little, it says silver leaf, and then I can't read it, Culligan Milk Company in Minnesota here. So I just thought that was really cool, and I can do a little something with this, even though it's just a really small piece of it. It's got the right parts of it because it's got the graphic on it, which I think is cool. So I was very excited about that. So then the next thing I saw was this little bag, and it had some little white birds in it, which I don't know, I was thinking right away about Christmas time, but I don't have any birds. But anyways, there are these little white birds right here. They kind of have like red eyes, which is kind of freaky, but I guess it matches their feet. But I really liked it because it actually has real feathers on it, and I just thought they were kind of cute. So these would be cute, I think, to like put on my Christmas tree or do some sort of craft with. So those were a good find. And then I was really excited about this one bin that was like all this paper stuff. So I dug through that quite a bit, and I found a whole bunch of little pieces of wrapping paper. The first one I found was this one right here. I just love this little sweet print. It is so cool. Like, this is a whole sheet of wrapping paper right here. So that was what caught my eye. So then I started digging some more, and then I found another one with the same print, which is the whole sheet once again. I mean, this stuff is old, you can tell. It's really yellowed, which is so cool. And then after that, I just started finding like little strips of wrapping paper, like this right here, which I thought was cool. That I figured I could pick up to do some crafting with. And then, oh my goodness, I loved this print right here. How cute is that? I love the bells. You guys know I love the bells. So that was cool. And then, oh, this one's adorable too. This one's got Santas on it. This one's actually a little bit bigger of a piece. Oh, so cute. I love it. And then finally, I found one with some candy canes on it, which is adorable. So I found all those as well at the first bins, and then I have one more thing to share with you from the first bins, which is amazing. And they only charged me like $1 for it. So in total, at the first bins, I spent like $3.50, which is crazy. But anyways, this next piece is, you probably see it off to the side here. It's a painting. Can you believe it? For $1. And it is ginormous. So I probably won't be able to show it all with you. But I'll show it in spurts. Hopefully you're able to see that. But anyways, I think this is gorgeous. I think it'll be perfect in the fall with the fall leaves, and then it's got the ducks on it and the little lake. And then let's see over here, more trees. Anyways, overall, I just thought this was absolutely gorgeous. It does have one little spot kind of towards the middle where it's kind of dinged up a little bit, but I figured that doesn't really matter all that much because in the scheme of things, you really can't see it very much. So I am loving this. I think this will look gorgeous over my sofa or something like that, or maybe even on this wall behind me for fall time. And I am so excited about that painting. I love it. So yeah, that was a super score on my part anyways. And they actually had quite a few. I had to choose between like 3 paintings. One I really, really loved. It was in whites and pinks and like muted blues. But I ended up not getting it because it was a little more damaged. And it was very pink. I mean, like really pink. And I don't use pinks very often. So I didn't know if it would work into my scheme of things, but it was absolutely gorgeous. It was like a scene, like another like water scene and like a little walkway, and had like a lady standing there with a little kid. It was really gorgeous. Just the colors didn't work very well. But anyways, this one is absolutely gorgeous and like 3 times the size of that other one. So I was very happy with that. Alright, so then after the first bins, like I said, I went to the second bins, which is actually the bins that I was looking for in the first place. I should have paid attention when I was with Nicole the first time. I was just following her blindly. She was leading, I was following. But the second bins, oh my goodness, I found a ton of stuff. So I'm just going to jump right into that. And yeah. So the first thing I found was a pillow. Always looking out for pillows. This is just your basic little lumbar pillow. I don't know if it's going to show up, but it does have like a quilted look to the front of it. And it is a pillow cover, so I can take it off. This is left. It definitely has like a lot of dog hair on it or something. So I definitely need to wash that up. But if not, if it doesn't clean up, like it's a little grimy looking in real life. But if it doesn't wash up, if nothing else, the insert will be worth it. So I picked that up because I love that size of pillow. I think it is awesome. And then, oh my goodness, these next items, I am so excited about these. I went through the books. I always have to go through the books, especially at the bins because there's some really cool books there. And I found a stack of cake decorating books from like the 1970s. I am obsessed with these. The first one is the Wilton Book of Wedding Cakes. And I don't know if anyone else is like obsessed with these, but I remember, look at that. When I was growing up down the street, there was a lady that went to our church and was a friend of my mom's, and she had a little cake decorating business out of her like side kitchen or whatever. And she always had these books around, and I would always look through them, and I always think it was so cool. And yeah, so she's the one that taught my mom how to decorate cakes, and then my mom has taught me how to decorate cakes. So I was just like, these are awesome. So I picked them up. I was like, I remember looking at these exact ones, like this one for sure. I know I've looked through them a billion times. This one, someone has written on it 1973. Yeah, there's just so many cool things in these books, and I love them so much. So anyways, I picked that one up, this one up as well. And then I also found this one. I don't know what year this one is. It doesn't really say. 70 to 71 it says. I mean, just look at the cover on the inside. I'm just obsessed. Obsessed with this. But yeah. And then, of course, I found one more, and this one was dated 1974. So, of course, I had to get that one because it was the year I was born. So, I just thought this was so cool. So, I'm going to have so much fun looking through all this and having a good old time doing this, and maybe even trying to recreate some of these cakes as well. I keep telling my sister that for her wedding anniversary one of these years, I'm going to make her one of those cakes. Do you remember them? That was like 3 tiered with the little bridges in between and the little fountain underneath. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I'm totally going to do it one of these years. I think it would be so awesome. But I've been looking for the pieces and parts to do that, and it's hard to find. So I have to start going. I found the fountain, and I'm having trouble. I found one bridge, but I still need to find the little people for the bridge, and like a couple more bridges, because you need lots of bridges. So anyways, I thought those books were awesome, and I love them so much. Alright, so the next thing I picked up was this little guy right here. It's actually a case for a game called, I think it's called Backgammon? I don't know. It's a game that I don't know how to play, but I've always seen people play, and I'm like, oh, I want to know how to play that game, but I never had the board. So I found this version, and I think it is so cool. Absolutely love the colors, red and white. I mean, how perfect is that? And it looks like it has all of its pieces. So I am super excited about this. I will have to look up how to play the game. But regardless, I thought this little case would be so much fun to use downstairs in the family room as just a little decor piece. I think it is so cool. So, I mean, I could stack it like this, or I could plop it up like this and then put things in front of it. I think it'll be so cute. So that is a two for one. I can play the game, or I can decorate with it, which is always fun. So then the next thing I picked up was a rolling pin. Originally, this one has a handle on it that says $7.99, but I found it at the bins, and oh my goodness, it is so cool. I'm assuming it's for some sort of pastry or something, because it's got this little texturization on it. I don't really know, but it looks old to me. And I don't have a rolling pin like this at all. So I, of course, had to pick this one up. I think it is so cool. Alright, so then the next thing I found was a bag full of Garland. So this Garland called out to me as soon as I saw it. I knew I was going to pick this up, and I absolutely love it. It is silver and white, absolutely perfect. I used to do a lot of silver and white decorating for Christmas. Now I just use it a little bit here and there, but oh, I just love it. It is my favorite. So normally, typically I use a lot of silver and white in my bedroom still, but this year I didn't do that. I don't know. I did things differently this year. But I thought this was absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And there's quite a lot of it. So there's one strand at least. So I'm thinking there's probably like 4 strands in here. So super excited about that. I may find a place to hang it. I may just put it on my tree. I don't know. I should, so that I can enjoy it, because it's still not quite Christmas time. I could still be decorating. Alright, so then I also found a really big jar, which, as you can see, I have filled up with a whole bunch of little stuff. But I like this jar. These are the ones from Target that have like a little etching on the sides and a little, you know, aluminum covers. So I don't have this size of a one. So I thought I would pick it up because I like to use those. So now I gotta dig out everything that's inside of it. This has all my little stuff in it. I found 2 little wreaths. They match each other like this. They're a little bit frosted. They got some little berries on them and some little pine cones. And I thought they were super cute. I think they would be fun. I wish there would have been 3 to like hang, you know, like in a row. But I figure put them around a candle, put them around, I don't know, something. And I thought they were really cute. So they actually do come apart. They just have like this little metal thing on one side that's kind of like bent over. And you kind of slip it off there. So that's kind of nice. So then I can like, you know, maneuver it around things. So I thought these were super cute. Was not going to pass those up at all. And then let's see, what else did I find? Oh, I found this little Santa boot. Isn't it cute? It's like a little booty. I think it's adorable. Let's see. And then this is actually a top to like a little box or something. But I couldn't find the box. But the Santa was so cute that I was not going to pass it up. And I think it's kind of nice this way. Kind of looks like he's on top of a present or something like that. So I thought he was cute. I thought that would be cute on a shelf somewhere with all my other littles. I found a lot of little things. Well, not a lot, but you know, a good amount. The next little thing that I found was this cute little guy right here. He is a little puppy. He's got a little Santa hat on, and he's holding a little tree. And then he's got a little tiny friend who's holding like a little bow. And he's just so adorable. I love him so much. Oh, and then I found a little white deer. This guy's so cute. His little bow's a little wonky right now, but he's adorable. I love him so much. His nose is kind of wonky too, but he's so cute. Love him. And then two more little figurines. You guys remember those Christmas mice that I found a little while ago? These are a little bit smaller versions, but they're like kissing mice, I think. They're like this. And I just think they're so cute. So I'm kind of going with the like little mice theme. I think it's so cute. Their ears are so big and so adorable. And they both have little red outfits on, which is so cute. So I don't know what I'm going to do with these guys. These I don't think are very old. They kind of feel like they're that resin stuff. I don't think they're porcelain. But they're adorable, so I had to pick those up. So this next item I was so excited to find because I was talking with someone here, one of my friends here on the channel, and we were talking about nobody ever talks about these. And like nobody seems to even like collect them, which we thought was very odd because it was like a big time craft for kids back in the day. But it is these little things right here. I don't know what you call them. I'm sure there's a specific name for them, but I just call them like the stained glass craft. This is actually a metal one. I remember the ones that I would do were more plastic. It was probably later in, you know, mid-80s. But do you remember these? You put the little powder, the little crystal things inside the little holes. Then you carefully carry it over to the oven and then you melt them. And then you let it cool. And they come out like this. And then you hang them in the window and they look so pretty. So yeah, that's what these are. I was so excited to find this. So I am going to find myself some command hooks or something and hang it in my window. So I'm so excited about this. I think it is so cool. Plus, I cannot believe, like, how perfect is it that it's got the candle. I'm obsessed with the little vintage candles. Well, the bells and the candles. And okay, I'm obsessed with everything, but I love the candle graphic in and of itself. So I think this is a perfect find for me. So excited about that. Alright, so this next item I absolutely fell in love with. And I was hoping that I didn't take it out of the bag. I was hoping that it would all be in one piece when I took it out. And it's going to be rather large because it's actually a, like a wind chime. But I had to have it for my tacky Christmas. And it looks like this. Do you see that? And then down in the bottom, it's got the bell with the like little greenery and little berries on it. And then the wind chime part. There we go. And then up top, it's actually inside a bell shape is Santa and Mrs. Claus, along with some trees. And then there's like more greenery and berries. And I just thought this was so cool. So I, of course, had to get this. So I will hang that maybe somewhere in my kitchen to enjoy. And I'm very excited about that. Alright, so this next item that I picked up is super cool. It was a little after my time, but I know that it's completely vintage. And all of you 80s girls are going to love this. You ready for this? It's a pillowcase. What? Do you remember Rainbow Brite? Oh my goodness. This is hilarious to me. Look at that on her little unicorn. And then she's got her rainbow and her little town down here. So, so cute. This actually does say 1983 on it. By the Hallmark Cards Incorporated. So, I thought this was super cool. If nothing else, I got it to like resell, but I don't think I will. Like, I was never really into Rainbow Brites. I was a little too old for it when they were like really popular. But I know like my brother's sister was really into those. And she was born in the early 80s. So look at this on the back side. It even has more rainbows. Isn't that cool? So yeah, I saw this and I absolutely was not going to pass it up. Because I've passed up like Care Bear ones and stuff like that in the past. And I'm like, why didn't I get those? But, so, I of course had to pick this up. And, yeah, it's just awesome. So I will keep it around. I think it's cool. I think maybe my girls might like it. I don't know. Probably not because they don't have any connection with it. But I just thought it was super duper cool. And I will use it around, and I think it's really fun to have stuff like that from your childhood. Like, I would love to get my hands on a Pound Puppy pillowcase. Do you remember Pound Puppies? Oh my gosh. I was obsessed with Pound Puppies. My sister was obsessed with Pound Puppies. We watched the Pound Puppies show on their cartoons. Oh, Pound Puppies were the best. So anyways, so I'll keep my eye out. But Rainbow Brite was pretty cool back in the day as well. So yeah, I thought that was cool and a fun thing to pick up. So that is my haul for this week. Now let's go ahead and see what my friends have found this week. First up today is this photo sent in by Sandra. It looks like she found a pillow that says Jingle All the Way, which is so cute. And then it looks like there are 3 brass candlesticks, which are so pretty, a painting, and then it looks like a pottery piece, which looks very cool. Look at those handles. And then finally, it looks like she has a collection of keys, which are also very unique. These next photos were sent in by Debs, and it looks like she found 2 little mini Santa cups for $5 each. And she also found the little elf next to them for $3, a small box of Shiny Brites for $3, and then a box of Shiny Brite ornament hangers for $3. And oh my goodness, look at the graphics on that box. Oh my goodness, I love it. And finally, she found a larger box of Shiny Brites for $12. And look how she has used one of her Shiny Brite ornament holders. Oh, this is so adorable. She also used in this photo the 2 little Santa cups. Can you see them there? They've got little trees in them. How cute. And then she also wanted to share this photo because she knows how much I love deer. And oh my goodness, aren't they just the most adorable thing you've ever seen? I love them. Both the deer and the trees are over 35 years old, and she has made such a cute little display with them. I just love it. And finally, she sent this photo in to share this display, and look at the cute little house and the trees. I think it's so cute. And then the table runner is adorable. It is from her mother that she picked up in the 60s. It is a Swedish cutwork felt table runner, and I think it is absolutely gorgeous. This next photo was sent in by Roberta, and she found these adorable vintage Christmas ornaments. She also found a paper garland that is vintage, and finally this crocheted cushion cover, which is absolutely gorgeous. The next few photos were sent in by Barbara. To start things off, it looks like she found this item right here, which looks like you're supposed to hang things on it. It's very unique, and I like it. She also found this Santa. I love that it's not in traditional colors. I am liking that a lot, actually. And then it looks like she found some garland, maybe pine cones, and rope for $2. And then, oh, yep, look at that. It is to hang ornaments. Oh my goodness, I love it even better now. Look at those cute little ornaments. And then she found some clothespins, which, in my opinion, are always a good find. This next photo was sent in by Glenda to show off her vintage French enamelware. She spent €5 on the red coffee pot and the blue and white pitcher. And then she also spent another €5 for both the colander and the canister. And then she sent in this tablescape showing off some of her thrifted items she's found in the past. She's using red and green depression glass, and then some vintage green transferware, which is very lovely. And her newest splurge are the green glasses, which are gorgeous. Marilyn sent in this photo showing off her $5 set of dishes, which she found. They are by Shakura, and they're called The Magic of Christmas. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly, but I do know that I love these plates. I think they are so cute. And finally, today we have some items sent in by Jeanne. And she first off found this poinsettia bowl for 79 cents, and then this adorable angel with a candle was 49 cents. She found these Christmas mice for 25 cents together. And then she also found some vintage trays, 5 of them in all for under $5. And these trays are gorgeous. This poinsettia one. She also found this ashtray in with the mix of the trays. And this is so cute. And then this one is adorable as well. This one looks to be a little newer in age. And then here's a few more trays. I love that poinsettia tray in the back. It is gorgeous. And finally, this is the last tray that she picked up. And this one is so pretty too. Oh, it's got the reindeer. She also found this night before Christmas ornament for 49 cents. And finally, she found 3 vintage books for $1.75. Alright, so it looks like you guys found some cool things this week as well. Everybody's had a good thrifting week all around. I think that is awesome. Thank you to everyone who has sent in a photo. I really appreciate that. If you would like to submit a photo for next week's Thrift Store Thursday, instructions on how to do that will be in the description box, as well as I am still accepting names for my Christmas card list. I'll probably do that for the next week or so. So if you'd like to receive a Christmas card from me, instructions on how to get your name on my Christmas card list are also in the description box. And yeah, I think that is it for me today. So let me know down in the comments what was your favorite thing that I found this week, or let me know what you found while you were out thrifting. What you found that has you very excited. I'd love to know down in the comments. And of course, if you are new, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button and leave me a comment. I would really appreciate that very, very much. Alright, so that is going to be it for me today. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me. And I will see you again next week for another Thrift Store Thursday. Happy thrifting. Bye now.